Hey everybody, real quick, I've been kind of quiet about what I've been doing with the guitar business that decided to start about 4 months ago. It all started, of course, my whole life. I've been a carpenter and just did guitar buying and reselling as a hobby, and because I loved it. And had an accident a few years ago and can't do that kind of work anymore, and did some work and just can't really do an 8 hour day anymore, and I'm getting older, so I just decided just to do what I love and sell guitars. And it started out with I started picking up 80s guitars, and that's when I grew up during the 80s, and was really into music and guitars and couldn't afford those at the time, and got now where I can afford to pick them up here and there. And mainly I sell vintage 80s guitars privately to collectors. I don't do any kind of advertisements or promoting of that. Just do it on word of mouth privately. But what I've done is I hooked up with Michael Frost in Atlanta, does swirl dip guitars. Uh, Created a really great friendship right off the bat, and this is the second one he did for me in my signature colors, which are two blues, black, white, teal, and silver. This is the second one he did. He did my retired 1989 Ibanez. I had him do it, and then this is the second one. I'm staying with these colors and the dip process, the way it works. They'll always come out different. So I am doing, you've been noticing, did one for a friend, Nick Pierce, and doing some more for friends, just out of my pocket to promote Michael and myself. But we're kind of teamed up in a partnership. I'm going to start selling lower end guitars such as Ibanez Geos, Squire by Fender, or Epiphone, stuff in that range guitars, swirled at a set price of $400. So I just see a lot of these guitars, as of now, these type of paint jobs are done on very high-end guitars, $1,000 guitars, and I wanted to make that affordable to people like myself that don't have thousands of dollars and can still have a really great playing guitar and a really great looking guitar. So in conjunction with myself and Michael Frost, we're going to set you up on that. But I'm going to have a line of 5 to 6 guitars like this for sale at a set price of $400. You just pick what you want, and I'm going to do 5 or 6 different color schemes. They won't be a 5 color like this. I'm going to go with a 3 color because I'm finding the 3 and 2 color swirls really look fabulous, and keep it centered around a color. If you don't like yellow and there's red in there, and it'd just be simpler. But I just want to fill everybody in. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm mainly selling vintage 80s guitars privately, and I'm doing these swirled guitars as to supplement my 80s sales and bring some money in. And I don't really sell just used guitars. They need to be a vintage 80s, and those are rather high price guitars, $500 to $1,000 range. But these here, I got a lot of faith in, are going to sell good, and people are going to want them at the price that I have them for. And I highly doubt anybody else is going to be able to offer the price that I'm going to offer on these at $400. But so I let the cat out of the bag a little bit on my business, but it was time to, and I wanted to. So you're filled in on what I'm doing, and have a Merry Christmas, and buy a guitar from me.